Hi guys, it's Blinky here. This is just a short introduction before I get into the guide here. This is going to be the first series of this is going to be a first in a series of guides for TFT compositions, where I'll go through how to play the meta team comps, and we'll regularly update them as they change over time. I also stream on Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't have a regular schedule right now due to work at the moment, but be sure to follow me on Twitter to find out where I'm going live. As always, if you enjoy or find this educational, give us a like and it'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Straight into it now. And we're in game now, so we're going to be going for a Hyperworld Blade Master composition. We're looking for the crit gauntlets off this start. This is a bit rough. We'll take this recurve bow. Main threats we're looking for here: Xayah, Caitlyn, Jarvan, Fiora. Strategy is to econ as hard as you can till 3-1. Hopefully we don't have to use these Nikos on our Xayah, but not too problematic if we do. Really, we want to streak all the way to 3-1. Easiest way to do this is to just lose. Intentionally throw every single game all the way to 3-1. Get you that 50 or 60 econ. Another bow, that's a bit annoying. Come on, give us a crit gauntlet. The other benefit to loss streaking here is we'll get first pick out of the carousels. There's a Fiora. We'll take that for the time being. On the way there, we're looking for our Shen, Jarvan, Fiora, Caitlyn, Xayah. That gives us 2 Chrono, 3 Blade Master off the bat. We'll always take a Rakan. We can make a Celestial Protector composition out of that. Rakan will be in the later team composition. Really up my boy here. Sat in Discord for me. And there's our crit gauntlet. Absolutely fantastic. Come on, give us another one. We're looking for Xayah. There we go. Fantastic. On our Xayah, we're looking for our Last Whisper, Infinity Edge, and a QSS. That's what we're going for. And then for our Jarvan, we want to tank him the hell up. It's going to be on a Warmogs, a Dragon's Claw, and a Bramble Vest. That's obviously the preferred options. Obviously, you can swap your QSS on your Xayah for a GA if you can't get hold of the other crit and the Megatron Cloak. What we got here? Nice bit of econ for us. Thank you for turning up in my shop. There's a Shen. I really don't like holding the Shen early, but we'll take it anyway. Sell you. This team comp, just make it lose by putting the Xayah at the front here. One thing to always check when doing the team composition is to go through, see how many Jarvans, Xayahs being picked up by everyone else. This guy's got a couple Jarvan. Doesn't seem to be anything too crazy. This might be a good round. One of the really bad things for this composition is if somebody takes all of your Xayahs and then you don't have your carry threat anymore, and then your hyper roll at 3-1 is completely ruined. We take that L. That's okay. Get the streak, get the first pick here. We want that next Brawler's Glove for us. There's our Xayah. Take you. A bit frustrating for us here. We can take the Caitlyn, but we'll lose the econ of 1. Might be worth throwing the Shen, possibly. I think it is. Holding these 2 stars is a bit dangerous in the early games because we've even got the Rakan. Even got the Rakan here. You really just want to powerhouse your 3-star units on 3-1, and to do so, you really need that heavy econ coming in. We're going to get an L here, nice and easy. Looks like we do sell this guy. It's a bit of a shame. In fact, I'm gonna go against my own advice here and just pick up the Rakan. This is a lot of our composition already built, and it might save us the money on the rerolls later on when we're looking for it. It's up to 13 gunny monies, and then Get our 3 streak. Get 4 and 5, and we'll be getting lots of money by the time we get over here. Do this. We shouldn't beat anyone. We're just going to double check for some more Xayahs. Tab through here. You can always press 1 if you're on PC to do this quickly. I'll do it slowly for you guys. Look. Couple of Caitlyn's. No Xayahs. A couple of Jarvans we've seen on the way. There's 4 there. Something to bear in mind while doing this, just a thing that I've had troubles with this composition before, is that there are in fact only 29 1-star units. So if you've got there's enough for 2 3-stars, as it takes obviously 9 to make a 3-star. There's actually enough to make 3 3-stars, but the chances once you get to that point are so low that you're going to really struggle. We just chill out, lose all our health. When we get the 3-1. This causes us a problem. I think we just take the Rakan here. If not, actually, we'll just take this. We'll sell it for the money. We can make ourselves another Blade Master. Not that we go for a 4 Blade Master, but it means we can drop the Fiora. Let's see how this goes. We don't have any of the pieces, fortunately. Threw a bit of a spanner in the works. Now we're just... Oh. There you are. Tell you, get our lovely econ going. 2-star Xayah. Watch everyone else here. Got a couple of Rakan. Got a Caitlyn here and a Jarvan. 1 Jarvan. Just a thing to always keep checking for. Also check everyone's econ. Is anyone else hyper rolling? Like, that doesn't look like it. So you see, maybe losing health, but we've got this 3 loss streak. This should put us on a 4 loss streak. Gives us that 2 gold. Ow. Nice. Very nice. Gets that 4 loss streak. That gives us the 2 gold there. We'll get in the next round, and then it'll be the 5 loss streak, which we carry through onto the Terra Bursters, giving us that extra 3 gold. One thing with this comp is to be very quick on that 3-1 transition, searching for. Recommend using the D key if you're on PC. Some of our units here, that's a bit annoying. Okay. Saves us money in the long run. Searching for them. Just gonna do this to screw the comp up, make sure we really lose. The last thing we want here is to take a W. And it'll really... We'll then have no health. We'll lose our streak econ right before we go into the Terra Bursters. There we go. Go in. Lovely. 5 loss streak. Get 9 gold this round, puts us 35. And we get 10 gold next round, puts us at 45. Well, in fact, 11 gold. 46. This is going to plan. This team comp is kind of disgusting when it comes online. You guys should see. I'd love to pick this Ashe up. She is in the later composition. I think we do at this point. Just shuffle our team around a little bit here so that we do actually clear this without flopping miserably. Should have enough damage for. Putting our items on the Xayah here. Got our last Whisper. BF sword would be ideal. We don't get a BF sword. That's a bit painful. Get a Jace for some econ. haven't got nearly as much gold as we'd like, but we have a couple of the units at 2-star already. And now is when we go through, we pick up our units that we want. Looking for those Zayas. This is getting pretty painful. We're not finding any. We're getting way too many Shens for our liking. Don't think we 2-star the Shen at this point. You're Jarvan. Get him on the board. Shen on the board for that. There we go. One more Xayah. And we can Neeko her next turn. So what do we end up there with? Not quite nearly as impactful as we want, and we haven't got the items, so this might be a bit of a rip. We'll see though. The reason you do it at level 4, to get the highest percentage of getting those 1-cost units. I'm gonna cheat because of the game mode. Gonna Neeko this Xayah up to 3-star. Gonna do another roll, looking for those units, and just pray. Actually, might be better with a Caitlyn for the Chrono Blade Master here. In fact, we can do both. What a blessing. What a blessing we have. Tempted to Warmorgs our Jarvan here, as he will eventually have the Protector tag when we get Rakan in here. And you can see the 3-star Xayah just cuts everyone to ribbons. There's the W. I lock this. I sell the Ashe and pick these up. Ashe is quite a bit later into the composition once we start getting our Celestial Sniper going on. Oops, we left the shop locked. That's a bit awkward. You can slow it down a bit here. I'm going... This works now. One thing you can do here, save this Rage Blade for our girl Ashe. Fantastic item. We got Alcast. Aish. Blade Master is what we'd preferably be looking for. It's a shame we couldn't get the 3-star Jarvan. This attack speed buff is monstrous once it gets onto the Xayah. But we have our 3-star Xayah. Just looking for iEdge, QSS, or GA for her. She, even without her items, she cuts everyone to pieces. And Caitlyn there just finished the job off. Lovely. So I hope this shows you the execution of the 3-1 hyper roll, even if the items weren't there for me. This crit gauntlet would be lovely. Anything else on here? Yeah, we'll take this. Remember, when you're on the carousels here, one thing to be thinking about is obviously most of the time items, every time, always go for your items. They make or break compositions, but if you can be picky, you want to take the unit that's the most expensive with the same item on it. So here we took the Victor, he's a 4-cost, over the Neeko, who I believe is 2-cost. So we're at the bottom, but we should streak our... Ooh, we don't want that. Something I always accidentally do. Get our crit glove on Xayah here. Now we're just going to econ it out a little bit, get our money back in. Hopefully this win streak can carry us in a little ways. Got our 3-Blade Master 2 Chrono. Our next addition is the Rakan. And then we will think about positioning a bit differently. I like to do some shenanigans like this with the Rakan here, where you split your threats across the back line so they can't both be gotten by Blitzcranks or infiltrators. He gets that down, she gets the attack speed buff, and then she just tears everyone to shreds. Goodbye. So we got our 3 streak. Should be a 4 very soon before the next minion round. Something that this competition really teaches you is the impactfulness of streaking. So much. So much. Here we are. We got diddly squat for our team comp. Do we have any infiltrators or blitzcranks? Always like to check this. Infiltrator. Maybe we just protect our Xayah with this Caitlyn from that Nocturne. Where was he gone? This Nocturne here. And this Shaco. But eventually this composition gets to a point where it does so much damage that she'll cut through the front line before they can cut through your front line. It's pretty much the idea here. But she should, hopefully, well, that's what you want the QSS for, really. And there we go. Keep our streak going. We're getting 2 gold. It's as if we had 40 econ since we're streaking so hard. Just gonna do this. Against these guys. I don't like fucking my comp up too much, but just makes it a little bit quicker. These guys used to be a big threat back in season 1. Nowadays they're a bit of a joke. Could love a BF sword right now. Those are not what we want. There's a Jarvan for it. This is getting a bit painful. This is all well and good. Going for that levels. Already got our 3-star Xayah. We can slowly work on getting our 3-star Fiora and Jarvan. That's what we want our QSS for. I think we lose here. We don't have the right items, sadly. That's what you really want, that Dragon's Claw on the Jarvan. This roll, absolutely nothing. How painful for us. This spatula really diddled us because we would have had the other crit gauntlet from that previous shared draft, but we might be able to get a BF sword here for the eye edge because that makes Xayah just hit so much harder. She just cuts everyone to pieces. To battlecast blasters with lots of red buffs and nasty business. Ah, what did I say about checking for blitzcranks? Will entirely forgot to look for blitzcranks, so he loses this round. Bit of a pain, but there you go. He's also the winner in the game. Actually just lost to this guy. At 1 level, we get the Rakan in. This gives us the Celestial Protector comp as well. Jarvan, take you. Nothing. Looking for as many BF swords as possible at this point. You can always throw in an extra Blade Master. Ashe is quite a nice option. Take the W. Very nice. Very nice. Can we get ourselves a BF sword? There's 1. 2. Want this Soraka with a BF sword. That fuck us over with the Shen. Probably, because it always does. Nope, we've only got one Shen. One thing to pay attention to, kind of messed me up on the last time I tried to make this. We took an item and it made someone into a 2-star, and then we had to sell that unit who was vital to our composition. Something to always pay attention to when you're able to. There's our Ashe. Get rid of you. Grab this Breath Sword. Infinity Edge. Lovely. Our Ashe here. We're just gonna slowly roll our way up. Next 2 additions here is our Ashe. Gets us up to 3 Celestial, and then a Lulu. Be great. That's our 4 Celestial. You can always splash in as in now if you've got it. I find that it doesn't work with the hyper roll strategy, so I tend not to do it. Fantastic. Caitlyn eating the damage for our Xayah. She will now just cut everyone to shreds. And Skadoosh. That's the power of your Infinity Edge Last Whisper combination. There's another 2-star Jarvan for us. We can find... Nope. Get those levels up. Nearly level 7. 11 gold next round. That gives us 3 of the 3 level ups, and then we'll have it. That'll only require 2. We've got a couple of rerolls. If we can get ourselves level 2 Ashe, possibly a level 2 Rakan would be fantastic. Please do yell loudly at me if I have missed any of the important units for my team comp. This is terrifying. This is a thing of nightmares. Oh my lord. Xayah, get your buff up. Cut him to shreds, please. Nope. Nope. Lose to this monster of a Darius. My lord. My lord. Edward Sticks down here. There we go. Get that level up. We're actually going to do this. That gives us 2 sniper. Preferably would have a 3-star Caitlyn at this point. But you know, you get what you get. Looking for Negatron cloaks across the board here. In fact, we can Rage Blade our Ashe. Makes her insane. Ah, there's the spat. There's a Negatron cloak. We can, in fact, take this. So it's in a slightly... I'd love to make this Force of Nature, but I feel like having the Celestial early at this point is just something which really assists us. That 45% healing. That Infiltrator is never getting made. Please stop giving to me. Let's just put the bow on our girl here. Okay, we're 1 off. 3-star Kate. So we really need this QSS on our Xayah. But I feel like the Celestial does too much for us not to use that in its position. Chances of us getting to level 8 on this much health, quite slim, but doable. We're better off looking for our linchpins. I feel like Fiora going to 3-star isn't going to happen. If I sell those, grab myself the Shen and the Ashe there. Do we have any luck? Absolutely not. The only one that I'm keeping here is the Caitlyn. 3-star, she's got the sniper, she comes with the chrono, she doesn't leave the composition. So Rakan being level 2 is an absolute nightmare. And we'll see how we do into the 2nd place guy here. Have some of our items. We need that QSS. I entirely forgot again. The Blitzcrank will stop being an idiot. But Xayah is just tearing everyone to shreds, so it might be okay. Jesus, she does too much damage for a 1-star unit in my opinion. But that's what you're here for, to see the OP team comp. Oh. Skadoosh, there we go. Can we get this? Because is there a Nocturne out there? Is still a Nocturne. We just faced the Blitzcrank. It's painful. We're gonna position in such a manner. Hopefully, a Nocturne. Ashe. One hopes. My god, this guy has too much health. Does this backline clean up? They do. That's that Rageblade Ashe for you. Incredible. Double Rageblade Shojin would be lovely on Ashe, but she's not a main. Oh, we lost the Rakan. No Lulus. Any items we really want here? There's that QSS. That's what we're looking for. That will drastically improve. Not, we get the Dragon's Claw for our Jarvan. Okay. Take that. Now she can't be CC'd. We can ignore the Blitzcrank. We can ignore the Nocturne. And she normally kills people within 10 seconds. And by that time, the match is done. Quite late into the game now. Might stop happening as much, but... balls. Yeah, well, yeah. Now we can do our proper positioning. I like to do this. Protect from Blitzcranks on the Ashe. Can we get any of the units we're looking for here? Of course not well. Ooh, there's a Jarvan. One more Jarvan and we're in. 2-star another Ashe. This Rakan is killing me inside. This guy is a monster. Ooh, nope. Can't do it. We don't get knocked out there. Close. Are we going to get a top 4? Probably not. That's what I get for half concentrating and commentating while I'm doing it. And also not getting any of the items that we possibly wanted. This is looking rough. There's Ashe, there's our 2-star Rakan. There's our 3-star Jarvan. We just need to survive this. We've got an item round. Maybe we can get some Negatron cloaks. Maybe a Shojin for our Ashe. That really makes her insane. Always been an insane competition. We up against Jeffic, 7th place, with the strangest Syndra build I've ever seen in my life. Need to CC. But yeah, she stops attacking for some strange reason. And we get knocked out here because Xayah stopped attacking while she was immune to CC. Yikes. We get a 5th place. But I hope this shows to you how to execute the Blade Master comp. I wouldn't do what I did and plan to do it straight from the start. I would see how the items get given to you. Our big problem there was we just didn't get the Infinity Edge early enough. We didn't get the QSS early enough. We didn't have the Dragon's Claw for our Jarvan. A lot of those pieces weren't in place. And in a match like this one, I think you'll be better off going with a composition that requires spatulas. Something like Rebel. Hope that was, if not at all educational, maybe slightly enjoyable for you. All right, thank you. I'll catch you next time.